Yeah, give me 1 second, brother. I'm
Well,
just
no
trying to
problem. We're live now, so I hit the live button. So it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I might be on pause, so I gotta.
Well, that's all right. Nobody's here anyway. Hey, Kimmer, how you doing? Slow is on frozen somehow, but he's there. He just got there, and I kind of it asked if I wanted to allow him to join the stream, and I hit it, and I guess I inadvertently started the live. So I don't know what he's doing. Maybe getting himself something to drink. So how are you? You can see I'm all prepared for a fun. Hey, Kev, I'm all prepared for a fun day. I've got my Vegas T-shirt on and my Pickle Rick hat. So nothing serious tonight, I don't think. So hopefully, Slow will be back in a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty good, Kimmer. Yeah, I'm no complaints. Actually, today I got off the lazy bill and did my full workout. So yeah, I'm feeling good for that. And tomorrow I'm going to go down and visit my son because next week, starting on actually on U.S. Election Day. Hey, Mr. Irving, how you doing, man? Next election day, I got to do some house sitting about an hour away from here at my son's place while he goes and takes the new baby down to visit the grandparents on his mom's side down in Florida. So he gets to enjoy himself, and I get to babysit their wolf dog. Fortunately, Maya loves me incredibly, so I suppose I'll be okay. Irving, did you make it to Vegas? I know this morning you were either going to roll in or whatever. You know, I've got to definitely hand it to Irving to be able to take business and literally roll in and out of Las Vegas and keep his shit together. You know, like thumbs up to you, man. Hey, Slow, you're here. Perfect.
I don't see me.
What? I see you. You guys see Slow?
Yeah, I don't see me. It's a black
Well,
screen on mine.
you don't see you. Do we see you? Do we see Slow? Now he froze again. I don't know. There you go. Kev sees you.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a way you can invite me back? Because like my
Tony,
screen is off.
welcome. How you doing? Yeah, we see you.
Yeah, I don't.
How come the guy who was streaming many times before I ever tried this has issues, and the old duffer here is able to pull this thing off? Well, I don't get this.
I don't know, man. Congratulations.
Yes, put the 3D glasses on, definitely. So
Yeah.
I managed to survive Las Vegas, had some fun, and believe it or not, I've already booked the next trip back. So I was joking this morning in Baby Love Stream that I can't let my kids know yet. They're gonna do an intervention on me. But you know, truth be known, there's actually, believe it or not, I don't have as many options as you may think. So really, and I may no, Flo, I'm dead serious. I'm dead
No,
serious because
no. Sorry, it's because Kevin showed a donut on there. No, I don't have a donut, Kevin.
well, you're at an establishment. You can have. I've got my Urbach beer, which is a style of beer, the Bock beer that I think the Germans first did that. It's
Thank
coming
you.
into winter, and I love that style of beer. This particular company makes it pretty good out here. Surprising for a local Canadian brewery. But I've got that. I got all pub stuff tonight. I got my pepperoni stick. I've even got pickled eggs. I love pickled eggs. Who loves pickled eggs out there?
I like pickled eggs.
Yeah, they're good, eh?
Oh, you were answering Irving. I'm sorry, brother. Uh, So I forgot something. I forgot my phone holder. So I gotta hold the phone up in my hand the whole time.
Oh, deviled eggs rock. That's one thing I've never tried to cook, and I hear it's relatively easy to make, but I absolutely love them. If I ever find them in a buffet or whatever, I absolutely gorge on them. They're so good.
Yeah, yeah, this is weird. It's like on my side, I see nothing but black screen, and I can see you drinking that beer. And
Well, you don't see me?
no,
Really?
yeah, you want to
Okay.
re-
Well, okay. All right. Just for fun. Do you see me better now?
no, the whole thing is black. I'm just seeing a
Oh, okay. So they just adjusted the lighting, and that's way too much lighting. Nobody wants to see me in that much thing. Can you talk
yeah.
about a new Las
I don't.
Vegas?
I mean, I don't know. Can you like if I
Yes,
could
yes, I
try
agree,
to
Kev.
hey
Hmm?
can you try to re-invite me? See, because like I see nothing. I don't see messages. I don't see anything now.
You're
So
invited there. What does this button do?
I I don't see anything. So
Oh no, that just changed the. Okay, now it's just me. How did? Oh, I lost slow now. I see you both good. Do you still see us both, Irving? Because I don't know what I pushed here, but I somehow lost an invite to a guest. Okay. Okay, that's me again. No, just me. Yeah. No, I know. Just me. I had to go and re-invite. Let's see what does this button do? I think that just changes the. Yeah, that just changes the view. Back to me. I tried to re-invite him. Oh, goodness gracious. So I don't know if there's buttons here that I don't know because it said to invite. He disappeared. I don't know why we could all see him. I could see him fine. And yeah, he could not see me. So I'm guessing that's something on his end on his phone or something because we all saw him fine. So it looked like the hookup worked up fine. He hasn't texted me or anything to say that. So you tried to re no, Kev. I'm the last guy who's going to try and reinvent the internet. That ain't happening. I just I have an older phone and I still kind of I think yeah, I did, Kimmer, I did try that. Let me try it again because I see okay if I go here, send invite to a guest, I pick my contact with him. Where the hell is it? Oh. Now, did I just disappear while I was messing around with all that stuff, or was I still here? He got invites. Oh, slow. I sure as hell don't know what to do from this end. Oh my God. Okay, here it is. Slow wants to join this stream. Add him. So I just hit add. And okay, we're down to dual screen. There he is. Okay. So now I can see you.
oh, congratulations.
Can
Yeah,
you see us finally?
yeah. Now I can. I don't. I so what I did was purchased my drink with my little Apple Pay, and when that happened, I don't know, it's like everything went totally black. I couldn't see any
Told you
messages.
it was on his end. I told you guys it was on his end. Okay, so that's for the record. I want that officially noted. There. Okay. So now back to the Kevin was questioning here whether Irving, the new resident. So are you in LV, Irving? What's the official word? Yay or nay? Just hey, I'm going to get that anyway. 51%.
Well, it is his stream, so I'll do with the 49. Halibut
Well,
always gets the upper hand.
we could all see and hear you. Everything looked fine on my end, and you just had black screen. So there you go. Utah, almost.
Oh man, he's in the Salt Lake State, man, or the Salt City State, yeah, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got me a decaf coffee. Didn't want the caffeine. I've been waking up early. I don't know lately since like I don't know since last weekend or something like that. I've been waking up like yesterday, or yeah, yesterday I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was like, but I've been falling asleep earlier than I normally do. But it is what it is.
My nephew has joined this stream, Dominic, so he has to behave himself, or otherwise the mods will block him out. So you have to be a good boy, huh?
Hey, I'm not. I can't be a mod during the stream, so.
Oh, that's okay. Irving's here. Oh, I can. That's all right.
All right. So, first question of the night. You told me something about how long it took to get to your car at the end of your trip to go back home.
Gee, yeah. So, okay. So for this time, I went first class. Okay. I parked at the actual enclosed parking space at the Toronto airport. Um, my daughter-in-law was nice, had a coupon for like 20% off. So it worked out costing me what I would have paid for park and fly. No problem. I get in there. Eventually I find a spot. No problem. Now I'm thinking, be smart, right? I take a picture of exactly where I am. So I'm in the fourth floor, row A, aisle 5, no problem. I take a picture of the pylon, which is right beside my car, no problem. So in case I forget, I'll find it, right? No problem. I finally get through customs, all that crap. Here I am. And I go up into the fourth floor and I start looking. Okay. I see all the letters B, C, D, E. No way. Okay, so I start following along. I figure, okay, this is going to make logic, right? No problem. The D turns into a C, and the C turns into a D. Sorry, going the other way around. The B, no way. It goes all of a sudden out to level 3. What the hell is this? I ask a couple people, do you know what's going on here? No, of course, nobody can help me. It's their like their first time. I'm getting frustrated as hell. Back and forth, walk around. After about a good 15 minutes of lugging my luggage and everything else, I keep going, and the section A finally find it. And of course, can't find aisle 5. It's aisle 1 or 2. It's a tiny little section. It's not equal to the other letters. And I finally find my car and off I go home. But true story. So, of course, next time, whenever I park, I'll pay attention to where I came out because that's what I didn't do. I didn't pay attention when I actually went out and went into the departures, but it's a bit of a learning experience for me. So,
Right.
not a regular traveler. But I'll tell you, it's funny because the challenges for me on the trip is all about the plane down and the plane back. The seats are cramped. It's not, I mean, I would happily pay a little extra for better leg room or whatever, which is not available all the time. And, I'm at my age, I'm very, very picky on exactly where I'm going to go down. I'm not taking, no, I'm dead serious. I'm not going on any kind of a layover flight. It's got to be nonstop.
Yeah.
And the other option, I'm not going on a red eye or whatever, things that I would do when I was, you know, 30, 40, even 50 years old, hell, even 60, even if I was just, 59, 60 years old, I might even try something like that. But no, no way here. So, as you know, Slow, when you were talking about the trip you were going to take, so I've known for a while now that sort of kind of you were going to take that trip sometime around in April.
Yeah.
And that fit very well with my normal plans, regardless of your trip. Because actually, this year, when I went down in May, I originally was going to go down in April, but then for personal reasons I'm not going to get into, I had to switch it over to May. So April was perfect. So I get back and I half jokingly text this guy to say, like, hey, I'm already looking into next year's trip. Do you have an idea of when about your journey is going to take you to Vegas? And boom, he sends me back a strip of time. So I said, okay, done.
Yeah. Yep.
Lock and load, and I booked the flight. So yeah, we're all set. And this year, this next trip, I'm going for a whole week. Screw that. So
Yeah. Well, obviously, like for me, it's not gonna. I'm planning maybe a 2 or 3 night stay over there.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, like during that time, yeah, it'd be really cool. We meet up. You and I meet up. It would basically just be like a personal thing. We we wouldn't film or go live or anything. Maybe we'll do maybe like a slight video. Like, hey, what's up? We're here. See ya. We're gonna have fun. Whatever.
Wait,
Um,
hey, listen. If enough people show up and we end up having a decent meet and greet, hey, why not?
yeah,
We'll let
yeah.
that let that develop as it develops.
I think it would be really cool to have a meet and greet, but it all depends on. I mean, we got what a little over 5 months to go before all this happens. Um, but but you and I both know that the trip that we're making over there is separable reasons. Um, um, but to meet up and have a meet and greet, yeah, that'd be something that would be. I don't think that me personally would be good for us just to do it all live. I think it's a personal meet and greet is basically it's like this is like the true group right here. We don't have to show the world what we are or who we are. I mean, maybe like a short video that'd be that could probably be something that we can understand on. But I'd rather just hang out with friends that are pretty much more saying, "Hey,
We
let's
we so we won't turn it into a spectacle,
we're gonna
guaranteed. That's not my speed anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if Irvin meets up with us, hell, I want my damn broccoli and my carrots, man. So I don't know about you, but yeah,
Force them to eat green beans.
yeah, pork and green beans actually sound pretty good
Just
right now.
remember,
So,
he drives a really big truck. He can squash us all like just like that. So don't want to piss the man off.
oh, he can give us some squash too, man. That'd be something good with the steaks too. Yeah. Um. Okay, so now we're gonna reverse the questions. So that was your out. I want to know how your flight was going straight there. How was the flight from beginning to the end when you landed in Vegas?
What, the actual plane part?
Yep.
Okay, the only deal, like I said, the seats are cramped. The thing, like this next flight I'm taking, ooh, I got the I'm doing a different airline because I even looked into flying out of Detroit because actually from where I live, it's about the same time to drive to Toronto and fly out of there or cross the border at Windsor and fly out of Detroit airport. And a few
Yeah.
people have said it's like a great, but I looked at the flights available there and whatever, cost wise works out virtually the same by the time you select your seat and stuff like that because I want an aisle seat and I'm not going to let them pick the seat and I'm cramped in between two people or something. No,
Right.
that's not going to happen.
Nah.
You know,
I
so
The last time I ever flown in a plane was I remember it was right after my birthday in July of 2000. A long time ago, man.
Yeah.
Um, I had a direct flight from Dallas to New Hampshire, and then a direct flight from there and back to Texas, and that was the very last time I've ever flown. Um, now I flew for like 7 years because of my bicycle BMX racing days, and the first plane that I ever rode in was the one that was the twin propeller plane, and that thing was so damn it was so damn shaky. The vibration on it was making me sick.
Well,
But it was the because it was the BMX national that was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right? But back at that time, we didn't, flying in a plane was definitely much more cheaper than it was driving. But I just remember when we got in, it was me and my mom. I remember a couple of people that I raced with and against because we drove all the way to Louisiana, which is 4 hours away from home, just to fly from there to Houston, Texas, and then to fly in an actual jet plane from there to Pennsylvania. I remember the first time I was in that jet plane, we were up in we were like 30 something thousand feet in the air. And the whole damn thing was like silky smooth. There was cushion. I literally slept the whole damn way. And I didn't even wake up when we landed. I woke up after they told us
do
to get off the
you
plane.
do you get bothered with motion sickness, that sort of thing? Like if there's turbulence in that, does it bother you?
You know what? I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's been 24 years since I've flown in a plane. How would it be like today? I'm pretty sure that I might get some motion sickness. But the only reason why I can think of that is that when I used to go to carnivals or go to state parks where they got roller coasters, I used to ride those things a lot. And then, what was it, about 6, 7 years ago? I was in Kansas visiting my sister and the family. They had a carnival over there, but it was like it's not called Oktoberfest. They call it something else, and I forgot what it was. But they had one of those rides to where you put your back against the wall and it spins, and it kind of slides up when it goes faster. And I rode that. That was the first time I ridden something in a couple of years, and I got sick, and I was like, okay, I
Hi,
guess I'm
Chrissy.
I guess I'm at part of the age that it's gonna. I guess that motion sickness does play a key role in me if I was to fly in a
Well,
plane.
I'll tell you, you haven't experienced until you're in a single engine pontoon bush plane flying into a remote northern lake, and it happens to be windy and turbulent. The damn plane is doing this, and the pilot is trying to make sure that he gets you back safely. And that's an experience, but thought it was cool. So I'll tell you a funny story with that. My uncle Peter, who was really a pioneer in the family for doing stuff like that. Like he went on a fly-in fishing trip. Couldn't fish to save his soul, mind you, but loved it. And so he goes on this one flight trip, and the guy he was with was super, super nervous. And he's like trying to grab onto something on the plane. So the way the family joke goes that Uncle Peter said to him, says, don't worry, he says, if you hold on to the thing, because if the plane goes down, that's going down too. It's not going to save you.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it's definitely, yeah,
His
you're
buddy's
right.
kind of hanging on to this thing. Uncle Peter says, "That's not going to do a damn thing." Right? Oh, he was a character. He was a
Oh my
character.
god, dude,
The
that
one
is
time he he no. So on one of these trips, he finds an Aboriginal. Okay, you Americans call them Indians. We call them First Nationals over here. But um, anyway, so he finds this
that
guy
makes
and,
sense.
and he's starting up a conversation or whatever. And he's telling him what the weather is going to be like. So yeah, it's going to be there a bit cloudy or something like that. So my uncle Peter gets all fascinated, right? How do you know? And he's expecting him to give some kind of a, you know, Aboriginal, all of the old customs and look at the moon and look at the dirt and all this, right? And he looks at my uncle. He says, I watch the news too, you know.
Yeah,
He was disappointed.
yeah. Someone said you two look like bear homies.
Rufus the Trouble, you two look like Bear Hummus. Okay, what's that? Did we
I
just get
think
insulted, Slow?
I have no idea. You think I care? Shoot, I don't give a shit.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, listen, I will always.
Maybe. I mean, it could be a compliment. Hell, who knows?
Well, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. I will always defer to the younger generation. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. I'll tell you right now.
What?
Okay, I messaged the thing. Say something again stupid like that and you're banned. Okay.
Okay. Stupid up you, OKD queen. Okay. Wow.
No, I just got rid of them. I don't know who this class is, but hey, we made trolls.
Hey, congratulations! You finally got trolls on your. I mean, it's whatever.
I mean, for hell's sake, making fun of a deceased relative for nothing else. I'm sharing some, harmless little jokes and stuff and whatever. We're talking about flying anyway. Some people are just, hey, what can you say? Some people have serious issues.
Yeah. I gotta get. I would say something about that, but I don't think it'd be really good. I don't think it'd be necessary for me to say it live.
Well, Slow, I promise, when we meet in person, I've got stories that I can share that I'll never share in public on YouTube. But trust me, they're worth listening to. I got some classic ones. Absolutely.
Oh,
So,
oh
Irving, if we
I got.
hook up,
I
hang
got
on
one too.
tight, man. You'll be busted a gut laughing because they're all true and they're pretty amazing stories.
Oh shit! I'm ready for that one, man.
Hmm.
Man, can you believe it
I
though?
promise I will not disappoint.
Can you believe it though? That I mean, shit, dude. It's was I mean, November is here, dude. It's literally Friday. It's November. I can't believe it, dude. I
Yeah, that means the
fucking
rent's due again.
yeah. It's always fucking due, man. But then, I mean, if you think about it, you remember a couple of months. Remember three. What was it? August. September. Shit, it's about to be fucking 3 months ago. When I showed y'all pictures of the beach and stuff like that, or the videos of the beach. It's like, dude, that was a while back. That feels like it was like ages ago. But yeah, when another month comes, it's like it's tomorrow's like 200 days passes by just like that. But oh,
Mhm.
but golly, man, anything that happens in the past feels like it's forever ago.
I know sometime in January or February you'll be doing a live and I'll be sitting with like 5 feet of snow outside and freezing cold and I'll be
Oh, if I
thinking,
oh, if I was if I was living up in upstate New York too, man. If I was still living up there, man,
oh
it
yeah,
would totally be the same.
oh yeah, upstate New York gets tons of snow.
Yeah, but at least up there they got the roads ready to drive on. Go to Texas. So if you go to Texas and you're there, like the Central Park, okay. Oh, weather is still beautiful. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I see some trees that are actually changing colors and the leaves are falling. It's pretty cool. But anyway, Texas, February. If I can find, I'll find the video and I'll show it to y'all. Um, I'm in my hometown. It's February 2022, and there was sleet on the ground. All right, but the sleet was so clear you couldn't tell that there was ice down.
Black
But
ice.
as soon oh well, you can see the sleet on the grass and stuff like that.
And they
Um,
call it black ice on the pavement, man. That's most dangerous.
yeah, well, I'm on as soon as I as soon as I you know how clumsy I am. You know how I fall. You've heard me falling. I've told you. No, seriously, man, I'm literally falling while the camera is rolling. So if I can find that video, I will share it to all of you. I
Yes.
think I had a so I
Find
had
it and
my
post it. That's definitely good content.
yeah. So I had
Definitely
a
good content.
So since 2020, when I was living in New York, I had uh, I still got the jacket with me. So it's a big thick jacket. I call it the snow jacket. And once I put it on, even if it's like 20 degrees, it, I don't feel the wind blowing on me or anything like that. So it's a really good jacket. And I was wearing that, and I had it cover my face. So you cannot understand what I'm saying. I just remember saying, uh, I think I said something about, oh, I'm setting my foot on the street. Phew, that's it. As I'm flipping over and hitting the ground, the phone flips up in the air too. But I mean, you can't see me, but I think you kind of hear me go, oh, shit.
You realize the more stories like this you tell, the more I'm amazed you made it to this point in your life, and at this age that you
Okay.
made it through all this.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a true story that happened to me when I was 3 years old. Okay. You think you're amazed that I'm still here today. Okay.
You
So
started young, did you?
when I was 3 years old,
He
um,
started young.
I was either 3 or 4 years old, but I've been told I was three. Me and my older brother, we were playing hide and seek in the house. All right. I had a little puppy dog with me, hiding with me inside the dryer, the clothes dryer. My brother opens up the door. He pushes the button that the door closes in on to press on. He pressed the start button and the motor
No.
and the whole house shook. Thought woke my dad up and thought there was an earthquake going on. You hear kapoof.
No, okay, seriously now. You didn't get hurt?
So here's the end result. As soon as I got out of the dryer,
Really, Kimmer? Exactly.
as,
OMG, for real.
as soon as I got out of the dryer, the puppy was still inside the dryer with me. The
Well, puppy
puppy,
was still wet, right?
the puppy walked off like nothing happened. The puppy made it better off than I did.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, my brother got in big trouble, man. But
You
yeah,
see?
that's, um, and also, and and during that time as well, we had we had what was called Brookshire's, is a grocery store, and it was in town, downtown area. Well, they had the grocery baskets where where the basket's actually way up high, and then so that because they used to give you, uh, I mean, you used to be able to go through the counter, and so the carts go through it, so it was easier for the people at the cashiers to be able to pull everything off. Well, I was sitting on top of that, when I was little, and I touched the front part of the cart. The front flap flipped over, and I fell head first to the floor.
You realize, and this for everybody who happens to be here, you realize I am taking my life in my hands, actually meeting up with this guy in Vegas, right? I mean, there's a potential disaster waiting to happen. So I think I might have to look into hiring personal bodyguards, or either that or figure out some kind of, I don't know, a hazmat suit with padding, like the Michelin Man or something, in case he like falls into me, or I don't know. I don't know. Like the
Yeah,
construction guys wear when so they don't fall off buildings. You have the safety belt, so I'll make sure if we're anywhere on a balcony or something. Yeah, really.
I need to buy
Yeah.
lotto tickets. Y'all need to buy a
Well,
lot. Actually, y'all don't need to buy a lotto ticket.
yes, you should.
Y'all just need to make bets with each other. See when's the next time I'm gonna make a fall.
I, I'd
Um,
say I'd say you're good. I'd say you've fallen enough for your life. I'd say you're good to at least you till you're like 107 years old.
well, there was that one time when you found out that I fell off the knee scooter.
Well, I mean, you're the only guy I know. Like they get you out of surgery. Here you go. Take it easy. Here, go use this knee scooter, and he falls off of it. So I mean, ugh. I mean, I can
Hey,
just see you can just see his surgeon sitting there with a notepad and a calculator, going, "I'm going to make a fortune off of this guy," right? And he's just going to keep falling, busting himself up.
Well, no, I was just, I've already, the doctor, he knows about the fall, but it didn't do no harm to my ankle because because I didn't fall on my ankle. Um,
I know.
now, now there was one time when I fell, not fell, but when I got out of the shower and I was drying off and I was on the edge of the bed and somehow I lost my balance and I let it flat on my foot and it hurt like a motherfucker. Excuse my language, y'all. And after that, my whole body reacted and I swung my leg and I kicked the freaking bed frame with my damn foot, man. It's like man, but it's not because I didn't do it because I wasn't paying attention. I was doing it because that's the way how my body reacted to the pain. Because it's no joke with this shit,
Well,
man.
tell you what. If we find one big enough, will you do the dryer thing again when we're in Vegas? I mean, I'll scout it out. Do we have like a huge size dryer? I'll put you in, spin you a couple times. No,
Dude, I'm 40 years older than that shit that
since you
happened,
have
man.
experience. I mean, this is like you have experience with this. This wouldn't be your first time.
I experienced that shit 40 years ago, man. I don't want to do it 40 years later. I don't think my skull is hard as it was back then.
I think that's very wise. We want you to make it to 50. So yeah, definitely.
Well, I've definitely learned that. I can find industrial dryers. Got it
Oh,
covered.
you see what Irving just said? There's the man.
Yeah.
Irving's on it. Yep.
No worries
Yep.
about language on my end. I've got broad shoulders. Well, good, Kimmer.
Listen, for
That's
safety,
good.
we could strap a few pillows on them. You know what I mean? Just strap a few pillows, put a football helmet on them. You know, like we'll take all the proper safety precautions. You know, we have to do this thing, professionally.
Yeah, you're
Look,
definitely
see,
you are
look
sure
at
fuck.
that this crazy old fool. How'd I find this guy?
Yeah, you want to talk about this crazy old bastard coming up with ideas of professionalism. Shit, man. But trying to make sure that I'm safe while doing it, I will give you credit for that because you are having that
There you go.
brother. I want to make sure you're taken care of. But let me ask you this: what if it's one of those industrial fucking dryers that locks up that can't open, and I'm stuck?
Well, then you're screwed. Then me and Irving will go off and have a beer and come back in 20 minutes to see if you're done or not. There's no other choice. What else can we do, right? Okay, this is getting dark. I, I
Dude,
mean,
come on, man.
right? I mean, can you see, Irving? I can't get the door open. What do we do? Ah, shit. Let's go have a beer. Yeah, good call. Okay, off we go. See you later, Slow.
I won't be able to make those scream sounds. I'll probably be like, yeah, adult supervision.
Adult
You can't be,
supervision.
you
Yeah.
can't be adult supervision while you go and have a fucking beer without me while I'm fucking strangled inside of a fucking dryer and I'm literally tumbling all over the place. In
Yeah.
5 minutes,
Hey,
the damn thing's
Irving,
gonna break apart because of me.
Irving, with supervision like you and me, he don't need any like trolls or anything to mess him up. We'll do the job ourselves. Hey, we probably make the 7 o'clock Vegas local news.
Yeah, the wind's blowing now. The dust has come
There you
in.
go.
Yeah, we can throw you in a beer.
There,
Throw you in.
that's it. See, the man is smart. He's smart. Irving knows his shit. We're not going to lock you in there without the beer. You'll have a beer. You'll have a hell of a time trying to drink it while you're flipping around, but you'll have the beer.
Well, just like what Kimmer said, yeah, it kind of reminds me of Hangover. Yeah, you're gonna have me hungover. You're gonna have me hungover before the damn dryer. I'm already freaking dizzy, dude. And you're gonna put me in a fucking tumbler? Come on, dude. I
Well,
call it the tumbler.
We'll be left out of anything. Exactly.
This guy, man, this guy's
Um,
got ideas. It's wonderful.
hey, listen. I mean, you know what I mean. Like I said, I felt kind of like, am I weird or whatever? I got back. Okay, forget. I got back really late on Friday. Sleep, get on Saturday. I think that's when I text you about that, and or Sunday. By Sunday, I had booked the trip. I don't remember exactly. I think it was Sunday. But no, no. All kidding aside, there were not a lot of options because for the flight that I want midday, because I want to leave around late morning, early afternoon, so I get to Vegas around mid afternoon. I'm not doing no red eye, and I'm not getting there at like 10 o'clock at night or whatever. And I'm too old for that stuff. So there was one flight. That was it. There was the one choice. And when I booked it, there was only about maybe 8, 9 seats left on
Damn.
that plane. They were all when I looked at the seat guide, there were extras all over the place. So a lot of people want that same sort of an option. So really, it's not the kind of thing I could have practically said, oh, well, I'll look, see if I can save a few bucks, and book like a month before or whatever. I forget it. I guess I'm not worth that. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
Cost me a little more money, but it's well worth it when you factor it all in. Because this airlines never flown with them before. They've just recently expanded into international flights because they do a lot of like the local stuff and regional stuff in Canada. Anyway, they fly a little smaller plane, so there's only like 134 seats in there. And so, on the standard plane, like they try and pack as many seats as they can. So they have the row in the middle and then three. What are you laughing like a fool for?
The
There's three seats and three seats. Well, this plane has only two seats on either side of the aisle, and they're wider and there's foot room, and they're going to feed me, give me booze, almost like first class. So yeah, I'm very happy.
nice. The only reason I was laughing because I read what Irvin said about the Canadian dryer. He said
Um,
I can get a Canadian dryer that spins the opposite direction, then we can unwind you, and then you feel perfectly normal. See, that's why I'm
I just,
laughing.
I just saw that now.
I
uh,
just,
hey, Irving's special. I got to say that he's special.
yeah, he's well, special guy. First class flying is comfy, but
Well,
condensed
Irving,
budget.
that's the
Yep.
whole thing. That's the whole thing, man. It's not like a business class or really first class because that can be double or even triple the standard fare. Okay. So this ended up being just a couple of $100 more than what the normal sort of rate was. So very reasonable. Because I agree with you. I've looked into different flights in the past that have offered the business class, they call it now. They don't call it first class anymore. And maybe if the fare is $600, they want like 2,200 for the business class. Well, screw that. No, that's way too much. But yeah, for no for the amount that yes, you're right. It's it. Yeah, that's it. And no. I didn't. I no. I'm not that rich. Do something like that. No way. But this is more than worth it for that little bit. It works out to be a fraction of my daily budget in town. So, oh, what's he showing us there? Airplane?
No, I'm just taking a look at this, like the sunset. It's a pretty nice view. Well, for my eyes. But yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
you
nice
see that?
sunset.
Okay, so what time is it now? What time is it now, Slow?
Same. It is about uh
Oh,
10
we lost
minutes
him.
till 10 minutes till 7.
Okay, 10 to 7. So okay, and it's still light where he is. We're in the same time zone, but being north where I am, it's been dark here for at least a half hour.
Yeah,
So
because
there's
you're
the
in a part of the
latitude
globe.
difference.
Yeah, because the globe and everything, you're farther in. Same way with
Yes,
upstate.
Kimmer, we get ripped off with flights in Canada for sure.
Um, so like when I was up living upstate New York, when the time goes back, like this, like it's coming up Sunday, our time we're gonna gain an hour. But when it was wintertime in New York, it would get dark at 4:30 in the afternoon. It was like, damn, this is crazy. Because like in Texas, it would get dark. Well, even same time frame or not, it would get dark over there at 5:15 at the earliest. But 4:30 in New York is it's just really weird. Well, if we super chat you $6,000, you could do round trip. We all might have to stay home, dry bail, money included.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Six
gonna ask.
thousand bucks for travel. I know he's kidding, but $6,000 for travel? No.
Well,
No.
I
Now,
definitely.
mind you, have any of you guys checked out just for fun what it costs on some of those ultra ultra fancy cabins that they have in the like the Arab Emirates and some of the I forget the airlines, but it's like things like 14, 15, $16,000 and you get like basically this whole cabin to yourself. Unreal. Forget at that price I looked into it for fun. You can get a private jet, or at least you did when I looked at it 2 or 3 years ago, for something like, oh God, I think it was something like $12,000, $13,000, and you can seat like 8 people. So when you like, if you spread it out, anyway, it worked out that it would be about a couple of $1,000 a person, and you're flying in your own private jet. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
I can say,
Oh, you see, everything checks regularly.
yeah,
10
I
to
can say this,
25,000.
I can say this in all honesty that you and everybody else in this chat are all richer than I am right now. Yeah, buddy. Hey, but you know what? It'll catch up by the time the trip comes, man. But I'm not. I am not delaying. I'm tired of delaying. I'm doing this trip. It's about that time, brother. 5 more
Well,
months to go.
you were gonna do it this year, right? And I still say you did the right choice to have the surgery.
Oh, I did too, but I'm gonna be flat out honest, man. The first week after the surgery, I wanted I every day I was like, I wish I never had this fucking surgery. It was that bad. It hurt. That son of a bitch hurt
Oh,
pretty damn
sure,
bad.
of course.
And then
Yeah, yeah, of course.
it felt like that for the first 3 weeks, but the first week it was awful. Second week was a little less, a little less awful. Third week, a little less. I mean, everything. As the weeks go on, it's so much. It gets better and better. And then the day when they took the staples out of my ankle and foot, um, I mean, because those staples were so far into my skin that when the skin actually grabbed a hold of the staples and started to heal, and they ripped them all out. And so I had to deal with another week and a half of that shit. It felt like fire trying to,
Well,
come in.
hey, listen, I'm not being cute or anything now, but it's been 3 months. So you've got to have made some significant progress, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yes. So the incisions, they're good. I mean, when I have physical,
the whole foot has got to be like pretty damn good now.
well,
In 3 months, right?
physically looking, yeah, it's better. Physically feeling, it's got a long road ahead of me, man. I
Really,
mean,
eh?
well, I
Wow.
mean, because so I had physical therapy Monday, and then I had physical therapy yesterday. Yesterday, physical therapy only lasted 30 minutes because it's not a like with the situation I'm in. It's not a good idea to have two physical therapies in 2 days straight because you got to let my it was I mean it was actually an experiment or experience experiment however you want to call it, but my foot my foot was just way too sore to go back because the more I go to physical therapy, the more sore my foot gets. But that's only because the muscles are, they're working. They're working. Um, Now, I do walk with the crutches. I do have a cane. I do not get on the knee scooter anymore um, because when I saw the doctor on October the 16th, which was 2 weeks ago, told me to trash the knee scooter. It wants me to start putting weight on my foot. When they took the cast off on the 19th of August, yeah, when they took that cast off, man, I was in heaven, dude, because you got the air going into my foot, and it just felt so good. And then finally to take showers without anything covering my leg, it was night and day, a big difference. It's just like, but now it's just trying to get everything to remember, get that muscle to remember what it was used for. Um, Now, when I do take the boot off, like when I'm at the physical therapist, I get these electric shocks feels. Um, half of my foot and like the middle of my foot on out is completely numb because you got to get those muscles going. So the top part of my foot, when I elevate it, I I ice it. I do the steps that he wants me to do, that the physical therapist wants to do. Um, it's swollen. There's a lot of fluid in there, and so when I went to physical therapy Monday and yesterday, um, my physical therapist was on vacation, so he had somebody else substitute for him. Well, it turned out to be
Hey,
uh,
Miss A, welcome in.
MSA. Welcome in, MSA. And well, this physical therapist, I actually worked with him since right after I had my injury at this urgent care physical therapist business. Well, he quit there because he got tired of it, and I mean, this guy is really smart. He knows what he's doing. Because when I heard his voice, it's like, hey, there's a familiar face. I was like, oh, good. So because my physical therapist, the one that works with me, wasn't going to be there. I was really nervous. So he remembered how my foot and ankle looked like before the surgery, and then when he looked at my
Hey,
foot,
Mike.
when he looked at my foot on Monday, his eyes were real big. It's like, damn, dude, they did a number on your foot, because he was like, seeing the decisions in the front, seeing the decisions underneath, and the big gigantic decision on. He's like, that is crazy. It's like because he looked at the list and it's like, dude, because even he says like, man, you really had to get you had a number done on you, man. And he said by the time you get done with all this, you're gonna feel so much better. It's just like, yeah,
At least be thankful they put the foot in the right position and it's not facing backwards. So at least they didn't screw that up.
yeah.
A bad attempt at humor.
Hey, did you know that Mike's watching us in his
Yeah,
Tesla
yeah.
as he's
I already said
charging?
hi to Mike. I got a story for you, Mike. On the way back, I met this really cool young couple that were sitting beside me, and thank goodness because they took a lot of the misery of. In fact, I ended up exchanging phone numbers with the guy. He lives just maybe an hour and a half from where I live. And long story short, but when they got up, when we were leaving the plane, I noticed on the um, on the back of his girlfriend, like on the back of her coat or jacket or whatever, was this whole thing about when we were young, with all the bands listed and all that thing. So they must have attended that because we left on Friday. They were there a week from Friday to Friday. So yeah, they would have attended that, and I didn't get a chance to talk to them about it because I didn't see that until we were actually walking off the plane or whatever. But yeah, really cool, nice couple. Enjoyed them. Actually, we exchanged numbers and stuff because they have a family about 150 acres of mixed bush and stuff that's full of deer and turkey. So looks like I've got a spot for my son and I to go hunting next year. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, no, I know, Mike. I thought of you exactly because I looked at it and I went, wait a minute. I know. I thought of Mike, and then I remember too one of the bands, the first band listed. Oh my goodness! Now, name one of the big bands, Mike. What was this? Something, atomic something or nuclear something? I'm forgetting now, but I remember you had mentioned that was one of the bands that was there. Anyway, that was kind of cool. They were sort of kind of your age, a little bit younger. I think I didn't ask how old she was. He was 28. So yeah,
He's
that's
going. He's
it.
going.
That's it. My
Yeah,
Chemical
yeah.
Romance. Yes, exactly. That was the first band they listed on the thing. So yeah, cool little story. So there, I thought of you, but
Mike,
like I said, too bad I didn't
Mike,
know that before because I would have asked him about it.
My Chemical Romance. Well, like, when I was a young boy, my father he took me to the city to see a mountain bird. How you like me now, guys? How you like me now, guys?
Hey, listen, I'm not going to make any comment on those bands. That's completely out of my age bracket. So I'm glad Mike had a great time, and I'm sure these guys had a great time too. At that, it was a good event, and oh
I'm
wow,
always.
okay,
I'm about halfway between Ottawa and Toronto.
oh really?
Oh, okay,
Okay,
cool.
halfway, Ottawa, TO. That would put you where? Huntsville, just south of Huntsville,
Oh,
Aurelian.
there's a Huntsville in Texas.
No, it's obviously here we have a Canadian girl. I think I remember that now. Yes, that you're from Canada and from Ontario.
I'm like, I'm sure the car next to me is wondering why I'm laughing.
Mike, all you got
Dude,
to say is I know slow and Halibut. That explains it. Okay, say no more.
yeah, I just feel like butthead.
Oh, that way. Okay.
You
Yeah, yeah.
know.
Okay,
Here's the
Kingston area.
Hey
Gotcha.
Mike, like roll down your windows, and I say so that way when people walk by you, like the dude walking next to the car, you're a dumbass. I don't care who you are. Fire. Man, you gotta love my voices, man. You know I do it. So
Yeah, Mike, just make sure you don't get me banned from going into the States, okay? He's already in there. You guys are stuck with slow, but they can ban me, so be careful when you point at the tablet.
uh yeah, dude. Don't like point at the tablet. It'll melt your finger off. That'll be like cool. Well, yeah, I got about 10% of battery life on my phone, dude. That sucks.
Oh, my goodness. You have to get one of those battery pack things.
Well, this microphone's connected to the phone
There
by
you go,
the
Irving. Thank you. Yes, go with
what do
the
you say?
dryer. Make sure though that all the electrics are pulled out first so it doesn't turn on. Safety first.
Oh yeah, y'all tell me that, and y'all tell me, hey, Brendan, can you go? Can you check out this dryer, man? And then all of a sudden, 2 seconds later, I see y'all running, and boom, the dryer turns on. It's like I thought you said the damn cables were pulled out. What the hell, guys? I can see you two doing that.
Hey, listen, I already joked with Irving about having a sidecar strapped up uh, to his uh, to his rig, right? And then kind of riding shotgun with him. That would be hilarious.
Yeah. So,
You, not me, you, and
oh
doing
me,
Cartman all the way down.
yeah. What if I was
Thanks,
in the dryer?
Kimmer.
I've got to run,
Great
folks. Nice
seeing you.
chatting. Hey, Kimmer, take it easy. Thanks for
Ah,
coming to the
Mike,
live.
hey, dream on, buddy. There's not enough beer on Fremont to get me drunk enough to even try that. Even when I was your age. Not gonna happen, buddy.
Uh,
That guy is unbelievable.
uh, I don't
You
think
know who he's
like
talking about, Slow? You ever seen that guy on Fremont?
the one
He
that folds
literally
him.
he literally puts himself in this tiny box. Like he obviously fits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's unbelievable. The man can contort himself in such ways. I mean, you watch him do it, and I don't care if you're 25 years old, you go and reach for the Bengay lotion, you just like start aching all over. You can't help it.
Well, if you work out your whole life just to bend over and flex, I guess that's
Oh man, I'll tell you, it's something that you see it once and you never forget it because it's like, okay, I mean, he obviously has a whole way that he does it. He just does it kind of instantly does it. There's a whole pattern of how he has to move his arms and legs and whatever. But man, he does it. That's
man.
yeah, it's pretty mind blowing.
So, how many circles are on in Fremont?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. Anybody know? I've never counted them. Mike was cruising up and down there. Did you count the circles, Mike?
I don't think anyone ever had that I thought to count the circles until I said something. So that means when I get to Vegas, when I'm on Fremont Street, or
You're going to
you
count
know,
the circles.
I'm definitely going to count the circles. Yeah. See, I mean, you guys been to Vegas, but I'm the one coming up with these ideas. It's like, wow,
Oh,
y'all didn't
perfect.
think about that. Good. I mean,
Perfect.
that hey, that's
Just
what I'm here for.
just as you go up, count the circles. Make sure you don't piss off somebody who's in one of the circles and they take a swipe at you because they figure you're trying to push them off the circle or that. So be
What if
careful.
I talk like Carmen? It's like,
Oh, even better. Even better. The
maybe
odd
I.
time, I'll tell you the truth, the odd time you find a vacant circle, you find that you sit in there and start doing a Cartman, you're gonna have a crowd around you.
What if I now? What if I get a Cartman suit, a gigantic Cartman suit, and I get one of those little handheld intercoms, and I talk like Cartman inside the suit, and no one would see what I see or know that it's me, even though I'm saying this live. But yeah, but everybody over there would know it's me, and I'd put on a good show. I think I would.
Oh, I'm sure you
Anyone,
would.
yeah. So I'll probably just put a tip bucket. It's like, yeah, you gotta pay me $1 right now, else you can suck my balls.
Well, there you go. Hear what Irving just said. You get a free permit. So there you go.
I would get arrested for not having a busking license, but still make a killing. Well, hell yeah, I'll make
Well,
a
you need
killing.
a license for that, Mike?
Yeah, you got
Huh.
to have a license to be in the circles. But you know what? Screw that. You don't need a license to be outside the circle.
Just go real close to it.
All right, guys. Well, I got to get off here. I'm about to get my ride to bring me back home. I got 5% battery life on my phone, and I don't have any way to charge it. So,
Well,
Halibut,
okay.
thanks.
Well, let's call it a night. And thanks everyone for rolling in. And
Uh,
yeah, we'll
yeah,
catch you on the next live.
let's talk. Let's talk more about this next week because I think this is actually about part one of 7 of talking about your Vegas trip. But you know how we are. We just talk about anything. Anything that comes to mind. It could just be one word. Like the clothes dryer. So
Well,
um,
next week, like I said, I'll be watching because
yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
host sitting. So
yeah. It won't. Yeah, that's why I said next time. So um,
unless I get really bored, maybe I should bring this equipment down. Maybe I'll do that. Who
you know
knows?
what?
I'll go live to my son's
May-
place.
Yeah, maybe you should, man. It'd be a good opportunity for you.
Yeah, the dog will drive me crazy, but I'll get her on the stream too. Then she'll think I've
Um,
gone completely nuts.
yeah. All right. Well, Halibut, thanks for having me come along for the live
Not a
stream.
problem.
Everyone else, thank y'all so much for coming to our live stream. And make sure y'all click on that thumbs up because there's been definitely more than 6 people. There was probably like 15, 16 people in here, but we only get half. See, I made a joke this morning on Baby Love's live stream saying, what do you call a live stream that has 14 people in there, but with just 2 thumbs up? 12 of them are just being lazy. Don't be lazy. You guys
Well,
love us and just thumbs up.
when you said that, I was one of the thumbs up. So there you go
Yeah.
for the
So,
record.
yeah, I was a thumbs up too. I wasn't lazy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not hard to click. It's not hard to click right there. I mean, it's not even hard to touch. You're touching your phone to make a message. So how hard is it to do a thumbs up?
Anyway, I appreciate everyone. That was fun talking, and no such thing as being late, Mike. Great that you came in.
Wait, one
Sure, we'll
question.
see you. We'll talk again on another stream.
One question. How
Peace,
did you like?
everyone.
Hey, hold on. I got one question. How did
Oh,
Mike?
sorry.
How did Mike put a like from a Tesla?
I mean, it's all electronic. It's just like I do a light from my television set. If it's a smart Tesla, it's right. He hooks up to the internet, and away you go. Correct, Mike? Mike?
He'll,
Yes? No?
yeah, he probably likes his Tesla because it drives for him.
Hey,
All right.
I went one of my Uber rides while I was in Vegas was in a Tesla. It was my first ride in one. And yeah, there you go. Oh, the tablet is touchscreen. There you go. And it was funny. I don't know what model it was, but it was the weirdest experience because there was
Car
nothing,
sound.
no dashboard, no nothing, just this big screen. And it was the weirdest feeling being in a car. There was nothing, no speedometer, no nothing. It was just this one quite large, but right in the center of the front of the car. And I, because I'm looking around and I'm thinking, gee, that's kind of weird. And I don't know if that's typical, if that was a less expensive model or whatever, that I forget, but was a unique experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it one day. So anyway, all right, Halibut. Thank you again, brother.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure you get your product. Bring your equipment with you next week, and just let me know, and
Yep.
We'll do a part two.
There you go.
All right, later, everyone. Thank you again. Good night. Peace.